I always hit the wrong button at the wrong time. It's just been one of my days of like hitting the wrong button. I shouldn't have closed. I meant to continue it, but fade out. Edit this in post. Edit this in post. Okay. Well, welcome to a pop-up stream. So I literally was sitting there and I was like, okay, I did my stuff. Everything's fine. Editing is coming along just fine. And I was like, I could use a break. And then I was thinking about the what was I thinking about? I was thinking about the the art that we did yesterday, and I thought, why not just play it again? I have time. I'm not doing anything today, and my gigs don't really start till next week. The only thing I have left to do would be the narration stuff that I've got going, and like a couple auditions I have to send in, and a video audition I have to record. So I was like, you know what? Let's relax tonight. Drake's at work, so let's do this. Hold on, I gotta fix my hair. There you go. My hair in a ponytail is okay, but my hair in a with a clip is always better. Always feels better. There we go. Now it's off my back and it's like not as hot. So I was literally just like, all right, I'm kind of bored. Let's see what we can come up with. And I thought Moonbreaker's fun, and I wanted to play more paints. I'm not gonna lie, painting is a lot of fun. So we are going to play through. We're going to play through more Moonbreaker. Some logistical stuff. You is indeed hot. Oh, why? Thank you, Floppy. So it's a logistical thing. Saturday. So obviously I don't stream on Thursdays. I just happen to have like a night where I'm like, oh, you know what? I have nothing to do tonight. Yay! Go team! Go team! Go! So I was like, let's stream. But normally I don't do it. Um, let's see. And then Friday, usually Drake's still working out scheduling because he also does magic tourneys, which is in person nowadays. So he goes to do that. Sometimes he does it. So it's kind of like balancing between the two. So we're still finagling Fridays out a little bit. Saturday. This Saturday, if you are in our Discord and you have the updates, but I'll announce it here for anyone that wants to see or see Savad. Saturday, we will be doing box one. Full spoilers, by the way. It is a one, like you can't replay the game. It's a box one. You play once by Neil Patrick Harris. And we're gonna play through that. There's a giveaway in the middle of it. All you have to do is inside the hat that is in a different room right now. We'll put your name in a hat. All you have to say is, do you like jump scares? Why did you time that out like that, K-Dog? Wait, K-Dog, how did that even work just now? Because I'm evil. How did... Alright, you know what? No, this is a giveaway. Show up. You'll learn it on Saturday. Hi, Pedra. Were you here for that? Were you here for that, Pedra? Oh my gosh. Since you are all here, I legitimately cannot believe that timed out like it did. I know, I haven't even started the game yet. At this point right now, we're just chatting and scaring Kisara. You arrived at the right time. Good. Excellent. Well done, team. And that's what I get for giving everyone back the sheep scream. She'll start breathing next week. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's okay. Let me grab my inhaler. Oh my gosh. Saturday, box one, halfway through approximately. In the Discord, there's a specific time, so if you are curious and you haven't joined our Discord, which I know all of you currently have, but I'll post it here anyway. I'll also post a couple other things because that's where we're at. Look, K-Dog has officially entirely derailed everything. Okay. There's a Discord that Drake and I share. If you would like to know more about our giveaways, which we do actually have them relatively frequently, though we haven't had a chance to do them this year, but we do have them relatively frequently. The bunch of indie games we give away. Check them out there. That's where we update it. All of our schedules get updated there. Everything. Also, because we have some really awesome people here. I know you know. There you go. If you haven't checked out Floppy's stream, you absolutely should. They were last seen playing Jedi Fallen Order and breezing through that, as well as doing community stuff. They are much more in their community community creations, community gaming. They Valorant, as well as other games on Fridays, and variety streams as well. And we also have, yes, Pedro, I'm doing this. How you, How, where is your name, Pedro? Yeah, P-R-E-D-I. Pedro, 47. Yeah, I'm doing this too. Yay! Pedro. I went to Drake and told him all about Story of Seasons. Story of Seasons was so freaking adorable, and you are super adorable. If you haven't checked out either of those two streamers, absolutely please do. Both of them have some amazing streams in their own way. Floppy, I absolutely love her, with her community, super kind, super nice, super inclusive. And Pedro, absolutely wonderful, super adorable. It kills me. I'm just like, you guys have such great streams in comparison. I love it. Bleh. Yeah, Pedro, I did it. I did a shout out for you. You're welcome. That's what you get for all the sheep screams you put me through. That being said, K-Dog has been responsible for pretty much all the rest of them, so there is that. Let me see. Now that she's warmed up. All right, K-Dog, you had said, but look at it this way. Now you don't have to worry about the sheep scream anymore this stream. You say that. You all say that. But I know. In comparison, how is you not adorable? Oh, I appreciate that. Kind, positive, welcoming. I could go on. I could be better, I'm sure. I just did a show where I had to play an 8-year-old girl, and I'll tell you what, it was interesting. Like having the show as you play as the joke is obviously like an adult plays a child, but it's like, hi, my name is Olive, and I'm trying to get in the spelling bee. Like, it's literally that, and it was super fun, but yeah. I'm still reeling from that emotion. You're still on you're still rolling? Yeah, this is, the ramble is basically the equivalent, right? This ramble, this preamble that we have before the stream just now, this is the equivalent of K-Dog losing it right now. She said, don't fall for that. She's trying to take I'm trying to, you know what, here, I'm going to start the game up. I will take responsibility for my actions. And, Judge, did you see that, Judge? I rest my case. Objection. Or something. Let's go to game on. Alright, I'm glad you all showed up for a pop-up stream. Alright. So, here we go. I was going to say Moonbreaker. Okay, so if you all were here yesterday, Moonbreaker has a variety of different things in it. Excuse me. It's in early access right now. It has PvP, in which the lobby can be hit or miss, because obviously, oh my gosh, my food is like, I'm burping. I'm so sorry. If I burp into the microphone, I really don't mean to. That's just me talking. It has PvP, it has AI, it has boss hunts and stuff like that. You earn rewards. This is early access currently. I got a roster quest. I don't know what I do with that, but I got it. Go team, go. 500 sparks. What do I use sparks on? Damage decal. Oh, I can get decal. I can get metallic paints. I can get metallic. Where is Warren? I know he would flip out right now. You can get metallic paint. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking I wanted to get no audible burps. I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Let's do some more painting, right? This is an art stream. We'll start with a battle first and go from there. Because I know Pedro's like, what? A paint stream? I didn't sign up for art. So we'll start nuts and bolts. Okay, so we actually did paint a little bit more at the end of the stream. So this is what our Excelsior's paint looks like currently, right? D-Blank added some of the light blue touches and some hues into it. I actually detailed the sword a little bit more. When I get done with this, I will post it in the Discord, no doubt about it. We listened to the second audiobook in it, as well as we painted. As you can see, I clearly picked the wrong creature. There are so many nuts and bolts to decal here. There's so much detail. It was unbelievable. I was like, I added shading to this. This is awesome. Okay, so this is what our Excelsior currently looks like. So that's what we're going to battle with first. So I think I will go ahead and I'm like, do I want to start with PvP or do I want to just start with versus AI? You know what? I'm going to do this. I am on trial high of some sort, and hopefully I'll get... Oh yeah, you can do public, private, like people that have codes in this, like you can have friends and play it, but PvP against people. I will do open and see who hits, and hopefully I'll win, because I lost the last time. Though I will admit, yesterday when I did my PvP, it was by accident, because I didn't know I was playing PvP. Alright, here we go, matchmaking. So the lobbies in this can be, for the moon, the lobbies in this can be anywhere from dead to lively. So yesterday we actually got into a PvP match right away. I don't expect it to be all the time.
Yes, K-Dog? What? Kisara, please? Kisara, please, what? What? K-Dog, what? What, K-Dog? What are you, please?
I've also been narrating like a high-pitched voice forever. You do know it's Thursday, yes? Yes. I do. Should I be concerned that it's Thursday? Is this a particular Thursday that I should be aware of? I am really bad with most holidays because I don't celebrate the majority of them. So it's like, sometimes I might forget that there is one coming in a scenario. So I'm like, is there a particular Thursday I should be worried about? I don't stream on Thursdays, but I was really wanting to play Moonbreaker, and I really wanted to play it and stream it because it's super cool. Like I was telling Lauren the other day, I was like, I am surprised that the game has gone as far under the radar as it has, especially with as renowned an author at its helm as Brandon Sanderson is, as well as the voice acting that's in it. I still can't find any evidence that Matthew Mercer is actually one of the voice actors, but I would not. To be perfectly honest, it sounds very much like him. D-Blank and I were like, is that Mercer? It's Mercer, right? It's Mercer. Sounds like Mercer. It must be Mercer at that point. I was like, if it sounds like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's Mercer. I don't stream on Thursdays, but today I pretty much got everything that I wanted to do done early. I could feasibly continue recording right now, but I don't really feel like it, so I'd rather do this instead. And since I don't have anything pressing in the next week, or sorry, in the next couple of hours, that I figured I'll just stream since I have the time for it. But generally speaking, I'm usually busy on Thursdays. I just happen not to be very busy on Thursday today, hence the pop-up. As my summer continues, I have starting a game. I have several gigs coming up and several contracts to fulfill. So yeah, who are we playing? Scion LaBouffe. This will be fun. This is fine.
Don't stray from the plan.
All right, the one thing we learned last time. An unpainted. All right, we have to get these victory points. We can harvest Cinder. Okay. Opponent's turn going first. Alright, they have their token. Alright, they're gonna move and try to take the center one here, and they're gonna keep it all together. Okay, that's totally fair. They're gonna, yep, yep, exactly. We are basically going to have the same process.
Actions cannot be undone.
That is a shooter. They are going to be able to shoot me, so I'm going to stay out of their sight line. Right over here. I am going to summon a lobber. Now, unfortunately, because I did this, I am at a distinct disadvantage. As far as getting... So they're going to get stars before me. So ideally, what I need to do is kill their captain quickly. That's the game plan anyway. I think that's really all I can do. Yep, that's it. So as long as I either stop them from getting one here or anything like that, should be okay. That's gonna require a lot of maneuvering. However, they're gonna summon someone.
Don't talk back.
Reduces accuracy. That's totally fine. I'm gonna move my lobber over here. Buzz nearby. At the end of return, restore 3 health.
What do you want?
That's kind of annoying. Okay. So first of all, I am actually going to summon... Let's see. I'm going to deploy in here.
Watch them
I'm going to move
scramble.
this over here. I'm going to lob explosives like this. And ideally,
Ooh, off dry, I'd say.
I would be able to move right over there. I can't summon anyone else. I see the chat, by the way, but I only have... Okay, and I've done everything.
Calculate or contemplate.
Yeah, we're going to do that.
Protection is prudent.
Okay. Let's see. Is there a character named Zax in this by chance? There is. We actually listened to his story yesterday. There is a character named Zax. Alright. We've done everything we can, so I think we can go ahead and say we can end our turn.
Many courses of action.
Alright, but we need to kill their captain, because they're gonna get stars before we do. Fire Flamer. That seems about right. And they're going to move it out of the way.
Right there.
Okay. I'm going to move... Yeah, they're going to do that. I'm going to move this right in front of the thing here. And then I'm going to...
My armor will distract them.
Small melee, nearest ally, line of sight. Ah, yeah. We're going to do all that. Okay. So first and foremost...
Would a grenade help?
Yes, it would. A grenade would be absolutely
Embrace
lovely.
it. Opulent and buttery.
Right. The next thing is we are going to summon Stitchy McPatchy.
Oh boy, combat.
Alright. This guy we're going to move in front. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. If I do this, who gets hit? If I move like this. Now who gets hit? Alright.
We must do this. Make it last.
Alright, and we're going to go ahead and keep our distance for the moment. Actually, no, I don't want to do that because I want to have as much access as I can.
I am warning you.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Alright, this is not an ideal spot. I miscalculated my cinders, unfortunately.
And so, I die.
Blech. We should be able to take out all these in the next turn, though, so that should be helpful.
Take care of the crew.
They're gonna summon someone right in the center. That's what I would do anyway. Oh, they're gonna summon on the outside.
You have good taste.
Ah, I'm exploded. Okay.
Don't talk back.
Alright, they're gonna have them earn cinders over the course of a time. And they're gonna summon... what?
With you till the end.
Really? All the way back there? Huh. Alright. Well, first, nutrient surge. Alright, and then
Cinder glow.
I can lob explosives. And then... so I'm in... oh, yeah, I got 62 seconds. So I'm not into coffee, but I just saw a Starbucks TV commercial for a cold, chilled coffee. Is there another way to have something that's chilled and not cold? Room temperature? I was going to say slightly above room temperature, but not frozen. Yeah, sounds about right. That's what I would think.
Full body day.
Every day is full body day. Alright, and then we're going to move this guy. Right over here. And once I do that, I will Shield of Hope myself.
Defensive field activated.
And melee. And I only have 26 seconds, but I will...
This is frustration.
deploy crank.
Hand where you can see it.
Not a great spot for it, but also not too shabby.
This'll be over real quick.
Alright, we have 5 out of 6. Not too bad, not too bad. So what's interesting is that since this dies right here, they will not, it will not let me conquer this thing here, which is really, really terrible.
Hey, I built you.
And they're gonna lob. Yep. Ooh, they're gonna lob at me. Interesting. Alright, they're gonna block me in now at this point. Oh, they're not gonna block me in. They're gonna move something else.
I know.
Ah, love on the battlefield.
This one is pacify, return crew to bridge. Okay. That's easy enough.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Well, first and foremost, let's...
Can I lend a hand?
She's really dangerous. That's why I don't want her anywhere near there. And then we will melee. Alright. That way,
Grenade.
when I lob things...
I am in control.
I can do a Sword of Justice.
I do what I must.
can melee. And then I can move. Out of the way a little bit more. And then I can lob an explosive.
Do not distract me.
Not a great spot, but it could be worse. Alright.
Why was I programmed this way? At your service.
Only 2 seconds left.
You have that coming.
Let's see if we still
Alright.
got it.
Let's see what they have. At this point, I technically have the advantage as far as everything's here. Hey, Karma!
Good bug.
I've never seen you play a strategy game before. I actually own a lot of them. I actually do.
Behold! An elegant, smoky finish.
I like this one because I can paint. That was literally the entire reason. I literally got it so I can paint. I'll show you in a little bit. Right after I finish this PvP. What I don't do is PvP often. Right, I don't PvP often.
Stumbling toward the light.
Yeah, they took away my heals. Yeah, you can customize digital miniatures. So you can, like, our character here is only half painted. I wonder why they can summon everywhere. That's so weird. Alright. So first and foremost, we'll go ahead and grab and chain them over here. And we will now melee them.
Look at this sorry sub.
And then...
Would a grenade help? Embrace it. Like Mimu used to throw.
Alright, here we are going to melee like this. Let's see, range. Can I reach that?
We need
Nope,
this.
no I can't. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
We must do this.
I have a shield of hope myself.
Use this wisely.
Now I'll just go ahead and do a
path is clear.
captain's melee. Alright,
The
from
wings were a
here.
bad choice.
Many courses of action.
Eyes open, tails behaving.
Alright, I think we've actually gotten everyone, but we should summon someone.
I'm missing a massage for this.
Ah, I didn't do it fast enough! My character has no pants. Let's see, you are currently watching the World Championship Finals of BattleBots, and it's about to get good. Nice. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Gonna take out my thing. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, they can't summon anymore, so at least there's that. I'm gonna move to out there, which is fine.
Fly, Mahan.
Okay.
Do what you can.
And they're gonna try to get back over there, but they're not going to. Yeah. Stunned into silence over here, which means that they're immovable.
Okay, let's put you over here.
I don't even know what just happened. Oh, they returned me back to my thing. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Want me? I'm right over here.
Blocked by a thing. So let's move them. There we go.
Oh, my grenades. I love them.
Well, they sent me back my lobber, so that's cool.
Explosions are a fine art.
Actions cannot be undone.
I love
Searching.
Excelsier's story.
You gave me no choice.
I've got plans soon.
I wonder if the gal who's always handing out stim pops is around. Guess
Yeah, we'll
I'm
grappling chain them.
irresistible.
Because their range is actually kind of dangerous. By the way, I do see chat. I just can't do much with it right just yet.
We can work with that.
All right.
They will wake soon.
All right. Restore health to each unspent cinder. Mine is close by.
Observe every move.
All right. They have 4 turns to be able to get something, but I can stop that from happening, and I can kill their creature.
Hard to focus, huh?
Fine or fine? Yeah, all of it. The same. The string. The whole shebang.
Being a real bozo.
Okay. Alright, at this point now it's a battle just for the... It's a
Always
battle for the...
complications.
It's a battle for the captainhood. That's what we've apparently decided on.
All hands
Here's our
on
captain
deck.
down here, by the way.
We've arrived.
Okay.
That cinder glow.
First and foremost, can I
brave.
move? I need to take a break, but thank you for streaming. I hope you have fun. Thank you. I hope you have a good night. Take care of yourself, okay?
You will not harm them.
All right.
Someone plug me back in.
Grenade?
At your service.
All right. I can actually move here. This is gonna grappling. This is gonna grappling chain here,
Let's
and
go.
melee. This is going to lob an explosive right over here.
That match was just
Many
an
courses of
experiment.
action.
Feel warmth with arms wide.
Doesn't really matter. We're gonna summon. All right. Let's see what we come up with. Yeah, that range attack can be really bad.
I saw true beauty.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't waste cinder.
Okay. I was gonna say they can't grappling hook because I'm actually blocked in.
Does it ever go smooth? I can procure anything.
Okay, so.
Get over here!
At the very least, I don't have to worry
It
about that.
last.
Alright, and then let's see. Totally blocked from over there.
Calculate or contemplate.
%57% chance.
I hope they do.
I am warning you.
Range attack.
Mokedado.
Actions cannot be undone.
Ah, they weren't touching. Ah, it's so fast. Fortuitously, I didn't use any cinders really, so I got a lot of health back. So they're really going to be struggling if they don't heal. If they don't kill this character down here, it's going to be a struggle. But unfortunately, they blocked them in. I have free access to that. I have free access to this character. So if they didn't kill this one, I'm gonna get him.
Upgrades are invigorating.
Which they should kill that range character. I'm certainly trying. Here's hoping.
Do what you can.
But I think they might have. They're trying to block me in from the other direction. But I think they'll be a little bit screwed. Cause this is their captain right here, Zuna. So the first question is.
I forgot my lucky cravat.
PvP victory!
The
Your
righteous
opponent
prevail.
got him! Whoosha! Sorry, Cyan LaBouffe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, I'm about to get whatever these are. I want metallic paints. Excuse me, that's what I'm looking for. I want the metallic paints. Okay. Both? Both. Both is good. Alright, I will say this. The one thing I do know about myself when it comes to PvP games is I actually do 100% focus on the game first, chat later. Yo, there is that. I am looking at the chat, by the way. I know my chat's over there on my second monitor, but I'm like, nah, this is easier. Just hold it up. Sometimes Phaedra thinks that I'm looking at like Google, and I'm like, I'm not Googling the puzzles. I'm just text messages and chat. I have like two places to look at chat. All right, so I got it. Let's see, what else can I get? So I'm gonna get the whatever this is, decals, which is okay, but metallic paints. I'm gonna get metallic paints in level 5, and then I get more metallic paints, and then what else do I get? What else do I get? Oh, it won't let me do it? Okay. Leave. Okay. Whew. That's that for that. Alright. The main bit of the game is definitely not the PvP. It is the painting. So we're gonna go here. Lots of streamers use their phone to reach out. Oh, yeah. It's just way simpler to just be like, huh? Yeah? What? Also, my head is so cut off. I didn't realize I was so close to the screen. Hello. How's it going, everybody? Let me see. I picked up my phone to look at it, and I have no idea why. It's like, I've already read this. Who... Were you most of you guys weren't here for, or were you all here for the first? So there are 4 captains that they have stories for. We listened to 2 of them yesterday. How many of you, was everybody able to hear the first 2? So we have Extelior's story, which is the captain that we are painting currently. And we have Zax's story, right? Those 2 we listened to yesterday, but you've already phone trained. I did. I was just looking at it for no reason. I am 100% on board with re-listening to it. I am a big fan of listening to things over and over and over again. If anyone ever knows what my 5 top movies are, I will watch them 1,000 times. And they are Kung Fu Panda, Maleficent, Devil Wears Prada, Kung Fu Panda 2, tied with Kung Fu Panda 3, and Serenity. Right? 1,000 times for each one. Okay, so Zax is Matt Mercer. Okay, we were in that yesterday. D Blank and I, we were listening to the story, Zax's story yesterday, and we were both like, is that Mercer? It's Mercer. And I tried to look it up on Google because I would assume that I could just see it on Google, and I couldn't find like the voice actors for it for some weird reason. I was like, is my Google just being weird today? Which is a weird thing to say. And we were both like, no, it's gotta be Mercer. It's Mercer. So we all just agreed that it sounded like Mercer, therefore it must be Mercer. Yeah. What did I say earlier? If it talks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's Mercer. Right? That's the thought process. So were you here for, so Floppy, were you here for the Zax story audio drama yesterday? Because like I said, if you guys want to hear them again, we will. Otherwise, I will start at the next story, Astra's story, because I haven't heard that one yet. If you would like to hear any of the other ones, Extelior's story or Zax's story or any of the other ones that we're going to get through today anyway, might as well. You were not, do you want it, well, do you want to start with Zax's story? Or do you want to start with Extelior and just go straight through? Because honestly, that would be my entire stream. It's just straight up audio. Whatever you want to listen to. I'm going to listen to Astra's story anyway next. But we can go backwards a little bit as well while we paint. Because, yes, we are painting. Drake! Look at my minion. Look at my... Oh, you already saw it. I showed it to you earlier. I was very excited. How are you, darling? How's it going? All right, so let's see. We are going to go ahead and listen to Zax's story. So here we are. We're going to paint Excelsior. We're going to continue where we left off. Kisara's minions has a ring to it. Yeah, I mean, Drake is one of them. He already knows this. Yes, Drake. I already know what your favorite color is. It's blue. We have so much blue. Let's see. But Drake, throw in all your paint suggestions. What colors do you want to be on Extelior forever? And now share it everywhere. Let's see. So here we go. We're going to go with Zax's story. Chat away. We're going to go ahead and turn that on. Tell me what paint you want. Blue and gold, luckily enough. Drake. I did it. Drake. I won my PvP match. I mean, he's fully aware that I'm fully capable of winning my PvP matches. I just don't play PvP as often. But he's like, why don't you play PvP more often? I was like, because I like my single player games. So me saying that I won my PvP game for Drake is more like, I knew you would. Okay. So you have blue and gold. Okay. Pedro, you got another. I know you like dark blue. We have your dark blue here. D Blank's blues here. Flappy, you got a Marielba. ¿Cómo estás? Oh my goodness, it has been a long time. Yeah, how are you? I believe it's Venezuela, yeah? How is it going? Hi, Kisara, how are you? I missed you. Nice hair. You missed my laugh? Aw. Thanks. No, it's good to see you. I was just like, man, it's a long time since you've been around. Let's see. So we are playing, and we'll get to the audio drama, I swear. We are playing a PvP tactics game, which is mostly me laughing through things. But currently we're going to paint some miniatures because I think it's cool. But I noticed that I forgot the underside of the sword, guys. There's so much. Your laugh makes me laugh no matter if I understand your speech or not. Yay. No, I'm glad I can make you laugh. I am. Even when I'm confused about what it is I'm trying to do. Okay. So, we are painting figurines. We have PvP also. We just won our last match, which was actually harder than I thought it was going to be. It was no joke. Like, they were not playing. But we got it. So we're good to go on now. And now we're going to paint a little bit and listen to some audio drama. So here we go. We are listening to Zax's story before Drake has to go back from break, because I want him to hear the audio drama too. At least a little bit of it. So here's Matt Mercer in Zax's story. Thank you, Drake. As you watch me paint.
To the Goldsmith. Biggest casino in the reaches. Looking for dice, looking for cards, looking for powerful drinks.
Of course, the first story we start with is a casino for Drake. I forgot about that part.
You, sir, you look like a man who knows his way around a taco table, am I right?
Right, Drake?
Table number 4. It's been pretty loose lately, and the Tago girl is very bad at counting.
Don't you talk to that Tago girl, Drake.
That is not her math skills. Come in. Everyone's welcome at the Goldsmith.
What is wrong with my category? Oh god, there's so many crevices.
Look out! What the?
It's an art drama.
Suna! Crankbait! Where am I? What happened to the Oh. This is the casino.
What happened to the casino is
But
dead.
somebody blew it up. That's gonna make it hard to rob.
Just from the gasping, you can tell it's Mercer.
Suna?
What audios are you listening of Matt Mercer that, like, you just recognize gasps? I kid. Yeah. Like, that's... that... gasping voice acting 101. Oh yeah, Critical Role Mythica, I got you. I was just, by the way, pulling your chain. It's not like you're just listening for gas and be like, oh, I recognize Idris Elba from his whatever random sounds he makes. What does Idris Elba even make random sounds? I think he just kind of walks and then speaks and no other sound comes out. Like, that's it. Anyway, so here we go. Back to the drama. I know, which is awesome.
Anyone? Hello? Can anyone hear me? There was an explosion, I think, but I'm alive. I'm trapped under something next to a Well, the super dead guy. What's left of a super dead guy? What are the odds someone would try to rob the same casino that I do at the same time and screw it up this badly for both of us? I can't even move. Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Get down! Somebody come take me out of here!
Some voice actors are just like that.
Aha! Yes! I'm right over here, next to, most of a dead guy. That probably doesn't narrow it down, but, oh! He's wearing the same jacket as me! That's gotta be easy to spot, right?
Boss?
Ha! Shrapnel? Shrapnel, is that you?
Boss! You're alive?
Believe it or not. What about the others? Is Zuna okay?
Zuna left.
What?
I'm just here looting.
What?
What?
There you are. Boss, are you, absolutely certain you're alive?
Of course I'm alive. I'm just pinned underneath some rubble. Dig me out. But also, let me reiterate. What do you mean Zuna left?
Did I stutter?
This voice actress, however, I'm curious. I feel like I know her voice, or their voice,
Left
and...
this place to collapse on top of us?
You whine an awful lot for a dead guy.
Listen, I am not...
Trust me, I know a dead body when I see one.
But
Boss, it's been days. The explosion was so radioactive, they've had the whole site blocked off by Novian Lancers. Nothing in here survived, including you.
I'm talking to you right now, and I can't feel my face or move my arms. Wait, so the dead guy wearing the same jacket as me is me? Whoa.
Oh, you better believe this is an
Picking
arch
me up.
I told you, I'm looting. I
You
just
got
picked
Marisha?
up a hollow projector.
And apparently I'm coming with it. While 60% of my body stays inert on the ground, and you step in the other 40. Come on, Shrapnel, show a little decorum, will you? That's me down there.
You want a funeral?
No?
Good, we need to get out of here.
I think I heard something. That way.
Rescuers?
Syndicate thugs. Same ones we tried to rob.
Well, looks like you're not the only one to sneak past the Lancers.
Yep. Stay quiet. I'll get us out of here.
Stay quiet, Mercer. I mean, Zax. Oh, the match is going? Nice.
Where are you taking me? The landing field is over there.
Zuna took the ship. We're grounded.
And we should be able to steal another ship just fine. But I can't do it in this alley, and I guess I can't do it without hands either. How good are you with tools?
Password!
Shut up and let me in.
That's the password!
I think my favorite part is like the writing Brandon Sanderson did.
I knew that was the perfect
On
password.
point.
Oh, Shrapnel, baby, how you been? Oh, you got the hologram platform. We could probably sell that for...
Hi, Crankbait.
Whoa! Why does the hologram drone sound like Zax?
Hell if I know.
Sounds like Matt Mercer,
So he's
too.
a ghost. Cool.
Just let us in, okay? I don't want to have this discussion in the alley where any police informants can hear it.
Right. Yes. Come on in. Hi. I sent Shrap out to look for supplies while I tried to repair this old comms unit. Figure I can send out a distress call and maybe get a ride with... well, anyone, really. Anyone who's not a casino thug, obviously.
Obviously.
Or Novian Lancer. Just put him anywhere, Shrap.
Syndicate followed me in. Drone's all I had time to grab.
Well, if you're only gonna grab one thing, a hunted drone is definitely the way to go.
I'm getting some shut-eye.
And you earned it.
This would be my crew, 100%.
What happened?
Someone tried to hit the casino at the same time we did. But they were sloppy about it and the whole thing came down. I think it was some kind of methadori explosive.
No. I mean, how are you dead? I mean, I know how you're
You might have
dead.
to explain
We blew
that,
up the
K-Dog.
casino. I mean, how are you alive?
Wait, we blew up the casino? That wasn't part of the plan.
I mean, it was part of somebody's plan. it was a very convoluted plan, if we're being fair.
Tell me what happened.
And then you'll tell me what's up with the ghost stuff?
I don't know what's up with the ghost stuff. I woke up dead, haunting
a hologram platform. Ooh, same one we used in the job by the looks of it.
Good game saw
Speaking of
blaze.
which, I bet if I turn this on... Ooh, I can see you now. Oh, and I can put my hand right through you.
Stop that!
So, are you a ghost or a hologram? I mean, you look like a ghost, but frankly, all holograms kind of look like ghosts anyway, right? So, what if you're like a...
I don't know what I am, crankbait! How many times do I have to tell you?
Fine. Let me give you as much information as I have. Which is good news and bad news.
Look at my
the
detail.
good news is actually also bad news. There was no other crew. Just us. The explosion that killed you was triggered by the deathbot that Zuna fiddled with. Turns out taking away a deathbot's control module is not nearly as good of an idea as it sounds.
Zuna didn't remove
I'm trying to
its control
replicate your
module,
rabbit.
She replaced it. That was the whole point of the heist.
Wait.
Make it go crazy, let it take out the guards for us, and boom! We shut it off and clear out the vault. An entire vault full of deep cinder. Oh, that could have kept us flying for months.
Yeah, well, I don't know what went wrong. Zuna's contact got her access to the bot. She installed her little doohickey, and then it went nuts. Stabbed the guards, got us into the vault, did not shut down like it was supposed to, and then it blew up all the cinder.
What?
Don't shout, I'm sleeping.
Sorry!
You know, it's a good idea to be quiet anyway. We're known criminals trapped on a mob moon, patrolled by Methadori cops. Lancers, but also the little, like, AI turret thingies. They couldn't even ask questions first if they wanted to. They just shoot, boom! They're just guns, with legs.
Well, let me get this straight. Some Shenzhen mobster wants to betray his partners by blowing up their cinder vault, and contacts Zuna to help him reprogram a deathbot to do it.
Bang on the money, boss. No pun intended.
Nuts and
Being
bolts.
dead hasn't
I
dulled
see.
your wits one bit.
So, Zuna modifies the bot. But this golden opportunity is never going to come along again. So, she modifies it in such a way that it only looks uncontrolled, but we're really still in charge the whole time.
Exactly. Your memory's back.
No, it's not. I remember the whole setup to the job, but I don't remember the job at all.
Ah, bummer. Let me fill you in. Phase 1 of the plan went off without a hitch. The bot goes nuts. The mob guards die to a spinning blade attack that will go down in history. And all the while, you're right there with the hologram drone canceling all the sound and projecting a peaceful scene of non-violent bliss. It was great. Anyone who might have been watching on a security camera saw absolutely nothing because the drone hid it all. And we thought of everything.
Except the bot kept going.
The bot kept going. The unstoppable Methadori Deathbot lived all the way up to its name. And Zuna's control module did nothing. And it marched right into the Cinder Vault and blew it, boom, sky high.
By the way, this is a
Let's just
lot.
say that Cinder is not the kind
See you,
of thing
Drake.
that you want to blow up. And if for some reason you do, you don't want to be anywhere near it when it does. Radiation out the yang. And suspiciously supernatural effects every which way. Which, now that I think about it, might explain why you're haunting a hologram drone.
It might.
But on the plus side, the Zhen guy who hired us wasn't anywhere near us when it happened, which is how we were planning to steal all his crap in the first place, right? And also why I was standing
It's very
way back.
optimistic, I feel like.
So you didn't get hurt.
I got a little hurt, but now I got this sweet robot leg.
You got your leg blown off?
Yeah, but your everything got blown off, so relatively speaking, I'm doing great.
You think your leg is haunting anything?
Ooh, that would be amazing.
Never mind. Zuna was right next to me in this semi-supernatural explosion. How did she survive?
Oh man, I have bad news.
Is she dead? Shrapnel said she escaped.
Oh, yeah. So actually, that was my bad news. She lived, but she left. Don't ask me how she lived, because with as many pieces as you ended up in, she should have been every bit as dead as you are. Probably much more so, given your current circumstances.
Ah.
But then she ran away.
Yeah.
Took the ship and gone. Didn't even stop to say goodbye.
Why would she leave?
I
Traitor.
assumed it was grief? you were gone and the job was clearly not gonna pay off. So Shrapnel and I were just dead weight. Oh, no offense.
None taken.
So if she couldn't pay us and you were dead, why not bug out for better skies somewhere else? I mean, that's what the Deathbot did.
The Deathbot survived?
I have never seen a brochure by whoever builds those things, but I can assure you that every claim they make about survivability is true. That thing took a point-blank cinder explosion to the face and wandered off like it was maybe kind of drunk. Blew its blade off, but all the AI circuits must have still been functioning because it staggered out, found a ship, and left. Opposite direction to Zuna, if that means anything.
Why would that mean anything?
Well, I mean...
Are you suggesting that my wife cut a deal with a Deathbot and betrayed us?
I'm sorry, Matt Mercer.
I was actually suggesting the opposite.
Might I
but
suggest
now that
your
you brought
wife
it
be
up,
me next time?
It's
Thanks.
kind of the only thing that explains what happened, right?
No.
Because she's the one that got the job from the Zhen guy. And it was her tech that failed. And as soon as you were dead, she ran out so fast, it looked planned.
She didn't betray me! Or us, or anybody. Okay?
You
Sure.
got it.
I'm serious.
I know. And I'm with you all the way.
Until the truth
You
comes
said
out.
she didn't. I agree that she did not. I love Zuna, and I hate thinking bad things about people anyway. You know me.
I'm sure she was just grieving my death.
Speaking of which, you're a ghost!
Apparently.
Or maybe a hologram.
So I like the fact
Maybe
that this
it's the
sword's going to
same
take me to
thing.
full
If you're
duration
suggesting that all
of this
holograms are actually
audiobook.
ghosts, I am way ahead of you.
What I'm suggesting is that it's still me. I have all my memories, all my thoughts, everything that makes me Zax Jakar. I have a soul. And maybe it was the cinder explosion that bound my soul to the drone. And maybe it's the hologram drone that lets you see my soul, projected as an image of me. But the soul is there, either way.
Huh, so if we decouple your soul from the hologram drone...
No, definitely don't do that. We can explore the metaphysics of it later, but for now, the drone is why you can see me, it's why you can hear me, and for all I know, it's the anchor keeping me out of the afterlife.
You're assuming there is an afterlife.
As the only dead guy here, I think I can speak with some authority on the subject. So, yes. But Crankbait, these hologram drones have force projector technology. And it's busted right now from the explosion, but if you could fix it...
You could touch stuff!
I could touch stuff. Then just get the legs working again, and I can walk and talk and shoot a gun and, anything else I need to do.
Ah, I love this plan! Ooh, and also like some cool yellow stripes on the sides for some flair.
Obviously.
And then...
Obviously.
I can fix the drone from here to eternity, but...
I'll fix that later.
We're still stuck on a mob moon with no ship and a price on our heads.
The price on our heads we're just gonna have to live with. Or unlive with, as the case may be. But a ship is something we can absolutely get.
Yes! Can we get a pretty one?
That depends. Do you think a Novian ship is pretty?
Novians are Methodori police.
Exactly. Which means there's a ton of their ships on this rock right now, and none of them are impounded.
Yeah,
Whoa.
YOLO.
You went to the shipyard?
No, but this is a casino moon with no casino. Anyone who can leave has, and the only ships left are impounded or Novians. So, a Novian ship it is. How long was I gone?
Maybe a week.
A week?
There was a cinder cloud around the place for a while. Radiation and who knows what else. Novians blockaded the whole thing, and we didn't dare go in until today. But it gave me plenty of time to install this awesome leg and this arm.
You lost an arm too? What didn't you lose?
My entire stash of stim pops.
That actually explains a lot.
Stim pops? Important. Priorities.
Okay, we can work with this. Hey, Shrapnel. You still got that big shotgun?
His name is Barry.
Hi, Barry.
Great. And Crankbait, you still got that minigun?
I do not. But I do have this sweet robot hand on a chain.
Does it shoot anything?
It shoots itself.
Barry shoots everything.
Thank you,
Great.
Barry.
Okay, yeah. This is good. We can do this.
Yep, undo,
Let's start with the
undo.
drone repairs and, Shrapnel. You up for some more looting?
Always.
Perfect. If Crankbait's hand thing is gonna be useful, I need her mobile. Someone somewhere in the city is bound to have a hoverbike. I need you to go find it.
On my way.
Ooh, a hover bike! You're the best boss ever.
Don't thank me till she finds one. Now, let's give this hologram platform some hover jets. I need to be able to get around.
Side note. Painting miniatures? I had a respect for it yesterday, and now I'm painting the bottom side of the sword.
Officer's log. Lancer
And it's increased.
267B3 Novian Legion. I've been assigned to this pathetic criminal moon for nearly 3 months. And I've finally been given an assignment worthy of my pedigree. Patrolling the Novian shipyard in my very own mech. And she's a beauty. Deep, gorgeous blue panels with golden trim that I've shined to an absolute sensual luster. I can see my face.
Squeak, squeak.
And let me tell you, I look good. We both look good. Now all I need is a fine look at... Hey, what's that? Who's there?
Hi, Zach Jakar. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Mercer.
Zach Jakar is a wanted criminal. Put your hands in the air.
Maybe later. First, Listen, buddy, you... Okay. All right, Sparky, calm it down there. I'm already dead.
What's going on here?
Let me start over. My name is Zach Jakar. Nice to meet you. I am, as mentioned, a wanted criminal. But I am also, as mentioned, deceased. What you are talking to now is a hologram. So unless you've got some holographic handcuffs in there, we're not going to have any arrests today. But I do have a question for you.
How many fingers am I holding up?
What?
How do I know? I'm talking to someone live, and this isn't just a recording. How many fingers am I holding up?
He's smart.
2.
Psh, lucky guess.
3.
4.
Now 2 again. Now 4. Now only 1, but urges my feelings.
So, you're either a live broadcast, or you're an AI.
Ah.
Either way, you can't arrest me. What was that for?
Just making sure.
Yeah.
I'm completely immaterial, okay?
Mercer's
Can't touch
honestly
anything,
wonderful to
nothing
listen
can
to.
touch
Oh,
me,
I agree.
etc., etc. But I have a question for you.
Look, pal, I don't have time for this.
Excuse me?
I'm supposed to be guarding the shipyard, and I got this amazing new mech, and you're clearly just an advertisement or something. A walking billboard trying to promote the casino. Well, you haven't gone back to your charging station in a week at least, because the casino is gone. And there are real criminals around, and I don't have time to talk to a sponsored ad break.
I'm a real criminal!
You're a recording of one, at best.
No, I'm a real one! I mean, I'm dead, but I...
Sure you are, buddy.
No, I mean, I really died. In the casino explosion, actually. We were trying to rob it.
Don't confess to a crime.
Who was that?
That's nobody. Ignore her.
Ignore me.
What's going on here? And were you trying to confess to a crime?
A very big, very impressive crime, just to make sure you understand that I'm a serious criminal.
So I should arrest you.
Except I died in the commission of said crime, so you can't...
And you think that dying while failing to commit a crime is gonna impress me?
And Brandon Sanderson's writing
Well,
is
when you put
amazing.
it that way, it sounds worse than it is.
So what was your plan? Stroll up in here with your little hologram drone and brag about how you're both incompetent and legally unarrestable, and then I should just... what? Step
Well,
aside and hand
Rip
you a special
BattleBot Series
loophole
7?
card that lets you
Aww.
do whatever you want? Oh, maybe I should take you for a ride in Sasha here.
Is that an option?
No! And don't you even think about getting your filthy fake fingers on her, okay? I just waxed her, and I don't want to have to...
No, easy, easy. I'm not going to touch it. And I definitely wasn't trying to trick you into letting me steal something. I mean, I'm going to, but I'm not relying on you giving me permission in order to do it. I'm a traditionalist that way. If I want something, I work for it.
And what exactly are you doing to work for it now? Annoying me to death?
No, I'm distracting you. See, these Novian Lancer mechs like Sashi here have plenty of front armor, which means that my force projectors can't really knock you off from this angle.
You're darn right you can't.
But there's no armor in the back. So if I want to yank you off of it from behind, all I need is an accomplice.
Let's dance!
Alright, we got the sword done from the underneath.
All right, boss. Grab the mech and let's go!
Alright.
Got him tied up!
Don't mess up the wax!
Not again.
Airbrush.
I can't get the... Damn it,
Oops.
crankbait! These hover jets aren't working right! Whoa! It works! It works! Now, I just need to steer!
They're scratching Sasha! Lancer 267B3 calling for backup. The shipyard's been breached by some cut-rate thieves!
I'm a very good thief!
Oh, sorry. Forgot to take away his radio.
No, I told you to leave his radio, remember? The whole reason we stole this thing is to make him call for backup.
There we go.
Brilliant!
Some death.
Except I really don't understand why that's a good thing.
Because right now there are Lancers all over this shipyard. And we don't want them all over this shipyard, we want them right here.
Yes! Which is where we are? I'm still real fuzzy on why this is awesome.
Then why do you sound so excited?
Because I drank some more stim pops before the mission, and I am ready to rock!
Attention criminals! Put your weapons down and your hands
All right.
in the air!
See, we
stippling,
want them all
stippling.
here as close and grouped up as possible because we know something they don't.
What's that?
That shrapnel is also here.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the...
Barry says hello.
Look out! Taking fire!
Sorry if I get a little
Hey! Shoot!
Surprise! I know.
All right, he got the
Shouldn't have.
sword
We're all
done.
surprised.
Stop them!
Don't scratch the paint!
Who is this? Demaze! Hi, welcome in! Hold on a second. I'm gonna pause the audio. Oh, we got 3 minutes left. I'm gonna pause the audio drama from the craziness that it's been written to welcome everyone who joined into the stream. Welcome to my pop-up stream of Moonbreaker. We are playing Moonbreaker. We were going to play Moonbreaker. That's what it is. Thank you all so much for joining. Moonbreaker is a tactics something. No, it's a tactics game. It's a tactics PvP online player game. And I am going to do this. Now that I'm here. Doobie-doobie-doo. So, suddenly, there's so much chat on my phone. Okay. First off, if you have not checked out SODEMAZE. Oh, look, Demaze, you're in my autocorrect already. If you haven't checked out Demaze's streams, they're awesome. Between, like, I think the last ones I've seen were your cookout streams, your workout streams, as well as I think you guys I think I saw the announcement you guys were doing an Among Us stream right now. I'm sure it was absolutely wonderful. Hello, Zigglesby. How's it going? Good to have you in. Yeah, it's good to see you. So we're playing. So we're actually, technically speaking, we're in the middle of playing Moonbreaker. Moonbreaker is actually an online PvP. But what really is interesting about this game is it got painting. We can paint all these figurines inside of it. And currently what we're listening to is audio drama created by the story written by Brandon Sanderson, an absolutely wonderful, prolific sci-fi writer, fantasy writer. And he wrote the 4 captain stories that we have, and we decided that we're going to PvP and paint. PvP and paint, right? There's like paint and wine, but PvP and wine. Yeah, it's like that without drinks, though my drink is currently water. You was able to moida and get moided. Oi, that's wonderful. It's wonderful. Well done, Demaze. Well done. We need you to be better. Now, increase your moida capabilities. Increase the moida capabilities. And allow yourself to really moida freely. Even more so than usual. Really bring out the moida heaven that you got into it. Clearly, we've been listening to way too many voice actings today. My week has been good. My week has been good. Today's just a pop-up stream because I was like, I want to paint my figurines some more. And so we're just trying to chill stream today and watch me paint this sword. This sword took me half an hour. The underside of this sword has taken me half an hour to crake. Right? That's how long this is. K-Dog says, tomorrow. Kisara, I gotta go to bed now. Thank you so much for the stream. I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for sticking around. Have an easy night. Rest well. And hopefully we'll see you on Saturday. Speaking of which, for all you who joined in, thank you very much for joining in and sticking around as you go through the rest of your night. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night and rest of your evening. However, on Friday, my partner Drake Karama has his stream. He usually does Bloodborne, though he's hoping to finish it, though he keeps finding new content, because who knew Bloodborne could be so big. But on Saturday, he's gonna kind of like opening act our tag team stream, with something. He hasn't decided what he's going to do just yet, but he's going to open us up on Saturday, and he's going to lead us into my once a month solo tabletop game where I will be playing a spoiler run of Neil Patrick Harris's Box 1. So I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. You have to work on Saturday? No! That'll be the fun. Quickly go to the bathroom and enter the giveaway. There is a giveaway. For anyone that's in the stream, you just noticed a giveaway. If you are in our sneaky type, sneaky type, sneak type. If you are in our Discord, you get to updates all as to what our streams are at any point or anything like that, but you also get access to what to do to get a part of our giveaways. They're not like gambling giveaways. It's literally like, here's what our giveaways are and here's what you have to do for them. So if you're a part of our Discord, you are in the know. Otherwise, you have to wait till Saturday to figure it out. Huh? Otherwise, shall we finish? We thank you all very much for joining. Shall we finish the audio drama? Because we were in an escape scene. Boom! Paint.
Is that all of them?
This batch, yeah. But it looks like more are on the way.
Then we gotta go fast.
Alright, Drake said he liked gold.
Get that Novian ship.
Aye.
I'll get the engine running.
I don't actually have a good gold.
Okay. Now let's see if the force projectors on this drone are precise enough to drive a mech.
Hey, don't you dare mess that up. There's no way you can afford to replace it.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm not gonna crash.
Alright, here's the goldsmith.
Well, okay, like 3 things tops.
I'm telling my father.
They've got so many guards, they didn't even bother locking their ships. We can get right in.
That's right. Still got it.
What qualifies as gold?
Crankbait, tell me that wasn't your ship that just blew up?
Well, it was, but we weren't in it yet. These Lancers are friggin' monsters at long range. We're taking the ship behind the wreckage. That should give us enough cover to get airborne.
Great. Coming as fast as I can. Too close.
Is this gold? Does this look gold to everyone?
I'm not gonna be happy about the paint job.
Cinder engine is fully stocked and coming online.
They're almost on me.
Keep coming. You'll get here right before the bad guys do.
We are the bad guys. I just need some cover, something. I'm not gonna last much longer.
Ooh, I can fit your hologram platform with a grenade launcher. Oh, wait, a mine layer.
Yeah, we're definitely the bad guys.
Helmet gold.
Attention criminals! Stop running immediately, or we will destroy you!
Just a little farther, baby. Sunshine! Oh, they pulled the mech right out from under me. I'm switching to hover jets and coming in hot. Shrapnel, please tell me you're ready for them.
Get aboard now.
Go!
Nice makeover, Lancer boy.
This looks gold, right? Alright, so Drake said gold. If you guys have any colors, your favorite colors to put in this, please type it in and I'll put it in there. I might have to mix it and create it.
First round is on me.
I'm gonna make this bigger. The whole thing's gonna be gold
Those
anyway.
guys are definitely going on the list.
I shudder to think.
Where to?
Set a course to wherever Zuna went. I have to find her.
I have a very vague idea, at best.
Then set a course to a very vague idea of where Zuna went. I died last week and she didn't. And if anyone's gonna know even half of what's happening right now, it's her. If she'll even talk to me at all.
Course set. Let's blow the roof off this place.
You mean the whole reaches?
You're damn right I do. Woo! Turn it up.
Oh, pfft. I was like, why keeps it taking me so long to paint this? I don't have no opacity. Floppy says Matt Mercer. Mercer's character in this is reminding me of his character in PPLG. PPLG? Okay, Kusei, what is this? And that is Zax's audio drama. I really hope. This is early access game, right? I really hope. I have no doubt they will, because why wouldn't they? I really hope that they are going to release more audio drama because it is golden. Brandon Sanderson's writing is everything. I love the fact that I can actually kind of like do a general wash like this, and I don't have to worry about accidentally like painting something else. Only works for certain things, but definitely worth it to make sure I don't actually do it. This is actually like, yeah, I think I got a pretty good gold here. Oh, of course there's an underside. Of course there's an underside. Why wouldn't there be an underside? And good thing Warren's not here yet. He'd be like, Kisara, why aren't you getting the underside? Floppy says, I'd end up saying Matt Mercer too. Alright, Floppy, what color you got? What color are we adding to our exterior? I don't have metallics yet, but they are a-coming. Which we gotta do more PvP. We're gonna do PvP in just a second, and then we're gonna come back and do Astra's story. Green. Love it. I'm on it. I'm gonna cover his whole face as golden. Right? And then, let's see. What should be green? Shield. Shields are green, right? I like green shields. Alright, so let's do elixir green over here. I'm gonna make the whole shield green. Just to start. And we'll build from there. Oops, wrong thing, wrong thing. I'm assuming this is a shield too, by the way. I have no idea. Is that a gun? What on earth am I painting right now? Oh, all of that. Undo that. I don't like that. Alright, and we'll get all of this. Nope. Mess that up. We gotta get all of this right in here. And just that. Just like that. I'm gonna focus on that. And because... Oh, it gave me the underside. Oh, thank God it gave me the underside. Alright. So now I have a green shield to start. I'm gonna go back to the new palette because we can add the gold to it. Make this smaller. And we're gonna focus primarily on these. As long as that crosshair is touching what you want, that's what will get hit. So as long, yeah, so like it can be whatever you want. Like you can see me like move my hand all over the place like this. Doesn't matter. As long as I have this auto mask is on, don't have to worry about it. See? Alright, there's that green and gold. We're gonna add some gold in here. I'm gonna make undo. Make this gold. This shield's actually looking really cool. Yeah, apparently I'll make golden eyes. Like this is what's it called? The Power Ranger. Okay, gotta go back to the green. The green was the elixir. We're gonna do this. Paint this green here. Alright, I thought I missed some. Ah, there it is. I missed some spots here. Yeah, we're making. Yes, we are making a Megazord. Yup, you better believe it. Alright. And then from here, what do I want to do with this? What do I want to do with this? I want to adjust the beak, but I don't want the beak to be... soot. I want the beak to be soot. I want this to be metallic shine. I really need to get that PvP section in there because if I do that, I'll get the metallic that oh. Yeah, I'll get the metallic that I want. You know what I have to do? I have to go under. Does it even qualify right here anymore? This is detailing. Remember when I said I had a new respect for miniature creators? Yeah, we're... Yup. Renewed and respected. Because here I am. This is just a mouse and keyboard. I don't even know what it would be like if I was actually trying to do this with like paint. I was telling everyone yesterday when I was doing this, when I took my art classes, when I did that, my focus was primarily on, black and white. I don't really do color very well. It's color theory is a beast. And I think if you can do it, boy oh boy, do you have quite the advantage, I think, personally. Okay. That looks okay, right? Get these crow's feet, no pun intended. Yep, undo, undo. I think that looks better. Okay, not too shabby. Not too shabby for what we got. Gotta get this spot right here. Alright, so this is what we've gotten so far. So we have a golden head, which I'm going to detail in just a second. Alright, I think, let's see. He says, Drake's favorite is blue. Alright, so we had the dark blue. We have the blues from D Blank. So let's add the blue gold here. So let's see, which blue did he have? We had all sorts. We had that light hologram blue, under the sea blue. I already added this to the palette, right? Yes, I did. Okay, so let's do a new kind of blue. Let's do under the sea blue mixed with some artist green, and we'll get that tealish color behind it. But like I was saying, like color theory and color wheel creation is like a new thing. I always had trouble with blending hots and colds. I'm going to add some EGS here. Okay, mixing colors is... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's not just that I can paint with these. I can actually make new colors. Like, check this. All right, I'm going to use this as an example, right? So we're going to use that as an example. So I'm going to erase all of that in just a second. But let's say I did this, right? So let's say I decided to make... This is the color I went with. So this is a GS here. So check this out. Not only that, you can actually add like a decal to it. So this is cold claw decals. You can add it to like right there. So when you zoom out, check that. So now, like Cold Claw, that's now decaled onto his Sting. Oh yeah, this game's got a lot. For the early access that it is, it's got quite a bit. Here, let's use this as an example. Again, so this is airbrush, right? So instead of it being like paint, which is like, oh, I'm gonna paint this, you can airbrush it, right? You can stipple effect it. Let's use a different one. Create that. So over here on the sword, for example, I actually added some detailing here with shading. Oh, let me undo all of that because that's not what I want at that spot at all. right? So if you look here, I took my brush, I took an airbrush, I went to one of my darker brown colors, and to create crevices, I went back and I creased the lines a little bit, creasing the lines to add shading behind it. So now when you have a distance, you can actually see the crevices of the sword. Here, this is adding highlights and dirt. Right, so adding highlights, and when you add highlights, you add the shading that goes away from it. You can actually add shading in a directional kind of way in this one. So this one, I actually created shading direction in one direction here. I darkened the edges. I added a darker coating to this to make it a little bit more deeper. Oh yeah, it's a lot. This by itself is like 50% of my stream, because literally I can do this all day. Right? And with auto mask, right, I can actually do a lot of things, and I don't have to worry about accidentally painting over another thing and have to go back and do the whole thing again. It's a lot. Like, you saw the PvP that we had before. That was great. PvP is wonderful. But this is it. This is where it's at. It's this and story. This and story is like the kicker for the whole shebang. But I like this. Ours will be very unique in the PvP world. All right. So if I'm painting this, I'm going to add that Aegeus blue into it again. All right, and I think we're going to mix it, and we're going to have a nice, I'm going to add that to the blue here. So I'll make this, I'm going to make it not as, yeah, I'm going to have this. This is an eyedropper, just like you do in Photoshop. You want to have a color for it. You grab the color you want. So I want this section right here in the center that I've mixed up. I want to add this color to my palette so I don't lose it. And now I'm going to paint this top part. You see here I have like the big brush, but it's only going to touch this section here. So here is the blue that I created based off of Drake's Like of Blue. Right? And I'm going to go ahead real quick, and I'm going to add some shadow. So when it has black, it's primarily shadow. Turn down the opacity, turn down that. So now I can add these spots right in here. Shade, shadow, way too dark. Airbrush. Airbrush allows it to be a little bit lighter. Wash actually gives me, like, I can do this. So you see how it darkens at the roots, as like, instead of it being an intense thing, you can create a wash shadow. Washes are really nice because you can create pretty much like a darkening effect without feeling, yeah, see it from a distance, it already looks like it's got depth behind it. Washes help to create this kind of like flow of things. So I'm going to create some flow real quick in the crevices here. I want to airbrush the dark sections inside the undo inside the creases somewhat. So you'll see here, turn it. I can accentuate this highlight. Sorry, I can accentuate this contrast right inside here, right? And it's different from the wash because it's a shading. Right? Here, here, here. Now when you see it from a distance, you see like how different that looks from like afar. And like, take a look at contrast. Here's what the, just without it is. Here's what it is with wash and airbrush. Wash and airbrush is so, so nice. And I didn't have to go actually destroy paintbrushes to do it. All right, so like I was doing before, I'm going to shadow wash right inside the crevices there, right at the edge. I'm going to do it on both sides. Right inside there. I forgot to do a shadow on this side. That section doesn't need to be so dark because it's not as hefty. Here I can actually kind of add a little bit of what it seems like, yeah, a little too much there, but I think I can get away with it. Okay, and now I'll add some airbrush shading into the crevices here. I also need to do the other side, but let's start here. So airbrush all of this just to make it a little bit darker. Grayscale shading is like one of the very first things that you learn in no matter what you do, like in color scale, in black and white, doesn't matter. You have to learn the grayscale. It becomes so vital when it comes to understanding how light works. Add a little bit more inside that one. Definitely more shading inside here because it's so deep. So nice. It just feels so much nicer when it has contrast like that. Oh, so good. Especially when you can use the shading to kind of make it look like burnt ends. That's also really cool. Like this. So like when I go over it a couple of times, it gets darker, like, you know, like normal. So yeah, I'm just having fun now. Check it. A little too dark here. I think a little too much shading on this one. Might have gotten a little carried away. Not too bad though. I can whitewash it. Not whitewash. I can wash it a little bit. Change the opacity down and bring back some blending, which is what washes help to create a nice blending so they don't look nearly as harsh. I might turn up the opacity just a little bit. Now airbrush some of the spots on top. This way it doesn't become too... Undo all of that. I was airbrushing with the other thing. Capture first this color. Now let's do some airbrushes. There we go. Turn down the opacity again. Alright, that's better. I was like, yeah, this is so dark still. That's why. And then a wash to kind of get it a nice balance all over. All right. That looks better. Okay. So now we have Drake's blue, your green on Floppy's end. We got Pedra's dark blue. We have the golden sword. And we have some, and DeBlanc's blue. I think we're coming along pretty nicely with our miniature figurine here. All right. Shall we do one more? Where are we at as far as streams are concerned? Oh, we're only at hour 41. Cool. Excellent. All right. So, save this paint job, please. When we come back, we're going to do one more... because I want that metallic. I want that metallic paint so bad. Let's do one more battle. Let's do versus player, and we'll use nuts and bolts again, because sometimes we end up paired with the same person, the same chief, and I only know what mine looks like. All right, so let's play again. See how the matchmaking goes. 2 minutes. What was the last one? The last one was what, 2 minutes. Not too shabby. That's not a drink. What is this? So I'd probably say for matchmaking, it's a small community, but it seems like it is early access. So it does seem like it's definitely got room to grow. Um, but yeah, it seems like a lot of fun to me. I'm enjoying it. All right. See what we come up with. Maybe we'll only have 2. What is everything else anyway?
Everything else. Moonbreaker is a rule-changing game. This means each unit will have their own unique ability and their own special way of interacting with the game. And because we keep adding new units, you'll need to keep learning.
Oh.
Make sure to hover over units to read their abilities. You can also hover over keywords to see what they mean, as well as the status effects on a unit to see what it can do. No game will ever be the same, so stay alert.
I can attest to that right off the bat. It certainly is an evolving game. Even versus the AI, where they seem like it could be predictable, it is never the same feeling twice. So like sometimes you'll play a match in Magic and everyone's using the same similar cards and stuff like that. It's still really massive, right? But sometimes the games can feel samey, especially when you play Warren! Alright, I'm only canceling because I want to show Warren. Oh, I can't cancel. Okay, well, there we are. Oh, I can. No, I don't want to quit. I just want to... Warren! Hi! Look at what we come up with so far. So we've added some more... we've added some more details to our figurine. So we had some paints here. Let's see. So look. I added some detailing to your sword. I added some highlights. I painted the bottom of the sword, which because I forgot to paint the bottom of the sword last time. We added some shading. We added some detailing. Yep, we sure did. So now we're here. So we're gonna try another fight. I don't need to. Let's see. We might just do it versus AI just because I'm gonna start winding down for tonight. I want to do Astra's final. I know it looks really good, right? Like not like oh, pat myself on the back. I just mean like I'm really impressed by how good the game figurine paint is. All right, we're gonna go versus an AI because I'm gonna move things along and I want to see what my character looks like on the field. Now here's Zach's. We just listened to Zach's story.
Death has arrived.
Now it's a party.
That will be on Saturday. All right. Oh, I can't zoom in. I can't zoom in. Just kidding. Look. He looks really cool on the battlefield, doesn't he? I have a respect for figurines. So on Saturday, put in, do you like jump scares? Oh, it wasn't clear? Okay, I'll edit that then to make sure that it means only on Saturday. But I appreciate you being on it. And also letting me know. Yeah, on Saturday, type that into the chat and I'll be ready. We'll be ready to have you in a hat. Because I was like, what? I don't even have a hat right now. It's in another room. All right.
Be brave.
Fortunately, I have way more time to think than in AI mode and whatnot. So you can get to practice. You have to practice all of these.
Prepare to face your fate.
I don't think I've seen this map before. I think this map is new.
Who hurts the most? Show of hands.
Protection is prudent.
If I win again, I will go to a lotteries after. You're like, man, my luck will be really on point. What was that? What was that? Sleeper mine. Oh, gravity disc. Okay. First off, we are going to use Detonia.
I forget nothing.
Now we're gonna use Detonia.
Got a lovely selection.
Mm-hmm.
Stay guarded, always.
Alright. I don't need to do anything there yet. Everything's fine. That's fine. Alright. I'm excited. If you join, I know you're all part of the Discord, but anyone that's not in the Discord, if you join the Discord, you get to find out what is the giveaway. If you don't part of the Discord, you just come in on Saturday and you'll find out when the giveaway is about to happen.
I'll be like bombs, because I lost the gift receipt.
Oh, Matt Mercer's just as cheeky in this game, is he? Interesting. I see. It's like, oh, just straight up cheeky. Sure. Wonderful.
Calculate or contemplate.
Alright, let's do Sword of Justice. I did not do much. I should have Shield of Hope at that point.
Let's uncork one.
Alright, and we'll deploy. Here.
Ready for swift action.
And we'll deploy. Here.
We see you.
I think I did everything.
Oh, me?
I don't have a nutrient twinge, doesn't matter. I forgot that that does that. So that's a thing. Huh. That was certainly a choice.
Who's cute now, huh?
Oh.
Make friends.
Wow, he's vicious. Goodness gracious. What is that? Airborne, when it has attacks, has 7% chance to damage itself and all units in range. How annoying.
Present and sterile. Where doesn't it hurt?
Okay.
How about a grenade?
How about a grenade?
Incoming!
Actions cannot be undone.
Feeling fine.
I just want to melee the captain.
That cinder glow.
We all saw this coming.
Okay, and I think at that point... Oh no, we're good. We're sitting right here.
A perfect day for righteous battle.
I will say this, our character, our captain looks really cool. I mean, granted, he's not wearing, like Floppy pointed out, he's not wearing any pants, but what can you do?
You looked cold. Think fast.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we're gonna come over here and melee this thing over here and be done with it.
You got it.
No, we're not.
Calculate or contemplate.
Huh.
What if we hurt their feelings?
want me, I'm right over here.
No!
Done and done.
Want
As for
some
you...
Talus fruit?
Oh. Well, why don't we give it on herself? Blocked in every possible way.
Gotta want it.
Nah, that seemed alright.
Grenade? Who designed this outfit?
Alright, we're gonna shoot that one. And then we're gonna get out the way. And then I can lob something.
An elegant, smoky finish.
And then I can't do anything else because I can't do anything else. Right, this is now activated, so we definitely don't want it to activate. Uh-huh. I actually like Mercer's move. This is not Mercer, this is Zack. I like Zack's move.
Look, shiny.
You look like you're used to losing.
Yeah, this like after like between the Blank and I talking about it and whatnot, everyone we're just all like, yeah, this is just clearly Mercer's thing.
She's my wingman.
That's where we're at.
Behold!
Ashes to ashes, deep. Oh, I forgot my lucky cravat.
And I will say this: whoever voiced that one, I literally do not understand why I could not find that creature.
Pew
pew. Pew pew pew.
We must do this.
As long as you get rid of it beforehand, it's totally fine.
I will have retribution.
Alright, at this point we will, as long as we keep this up, we will win. Let's see, bridge. Oh, they have 5 socials. Okay, you can actually see how much they have left to do. Interesting. Alright, they have 5 left. They're going to supply everyone they can. Oh, by the way, these are how much it costs to summon everyone. You can't just summon everyone at once.
These paradoxes give pause.
The wings were a bad choice. In a Matadori minute. Gotta move fast. Enjoy! Oh, those glittering plumes.
Should have done that beforehand.
Like my battle mask?
Well, somehow I still shot.
I am in control.
Was not actually expecting that.
Beats being in a lab, huh?
Well, okay. Go team. Go team, go.
Why was I programmed this way? Did you try to be careful?
Zach is now always going to be Matt Mercer's character, by the way, at this point. It's not Zach.
While dead.
No point. No point in trying to admit the obvious.
Why should we quarrel?
And melee.
Feeling fine.
Oh, me? Catch a rate to
The
your
nutrient syringe is actually really nice if you get it right.
That cinder glow.
We must do this.
Oh, I forgot my lucky cravat.
Every day's full body day.
Eyes open, tails behaving.
You can do better.
Doing pretty good. I really don't have much choice. Sorry, Matt Mercer. I had to do it. I had to do it.
Think fast.
I will. I fastly think your demise is imminent.
My superior palate.
Oh.
These paradoxes give pause.
That's sneaky. Sorry, Mercer. I had to break your hologram robot.
Continue searching.
We will make sure you knows. Okay, so I got 10 points for that. Not too shabby. I got 30 points to make it. So I get these new decals. So if I wanted to showcase that our character is getting shot by Mercer's bullets, then that's the thing. But I want this. All right. So last thing for tonight, let's listen to more paint, because obviously more paint. But we're going to check out Astra's story. Astra is this character right here, the captain on a frog toad. To which I am not going to even touch this just yet. I will eventually get around to coloring this to something that I would prefer, but not this second. We're going to finish Exterior. Any other colors you want me to add to it? Feel free to throw it in there. Otherwise, let's paint, relax, and enjoy a show for the next 39 minutes. Maybe I can actually get more stuff done. I can get more in 39 minutes. This sword took me the whole Zack story. I think I want to do the helmet real quick. Okay, let's see.
No novice. Ba 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 ba. Try it again. But try it again. Ba 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 ba.
That'll make it sound like a march.
It is a march, novice.
Who plays a march on a cithara?
You are a student in Methador's finest military academy, training to become an officer. Everything you play will be a march, and you will play them on the cithara.
Because the enemies of Methador can never withstand the power of a cithara.
What the enemies of Methador cannot withstand is the might of Methador's soldiers.
whom you will be leading,
extra
and
zoom.
whom you may be called upon to inspire with Methador's glorious history of martial music, played on Methador's finest musical instrument. Hence, the march.
Man, this detail's
Hence,
hard.
The cithara. Try again, please, from the beginning.
Ugh, I can't stand this. This is a military school. Shouldn't I be outside learning how to shoot something? How to hit something with something else? I don't even know what to call it. That's how bad a military school this is.
This is an officer's school, not a boot camp. You will learn the art of war, but you will learn it in a classroom. You will learn its theory, its history, and the tactics.
She said, I don't even know what
honed
it
and
is. That's
perfected
how
by
bad this
generations of
military
officers
school
before you, which you will employ while leading your forces in the field. If you should ever be
On a
forced into
frog.
personal combat, it will be because those tactics have failed. So it is far better that we teach you the tactics first and train you to use them wisely.
That's not how my father does it. He's had me fighting training dummies since I was 7.
Your father's record, as decorated as it may be, does not afford you any special privileges in here.
No, it doesn't. But it sure takes a ton of them away.
Do not interrupt me, novice.
I know the first year curriculum has a lot of history and cithara playing or whatever. But I also know that there are a lot of first years outside on the practice range too. I'm not asking for extra privileges. I'm asking for the same thing everybody else gets. Just because my dad's a famous admiral, you all treat me like a porcelain doll.
Decius, novice. You will guard your tongue and speak respectfully to all instructors and superior officers.
Fine.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, Safeguard. I didn't mean to offend you.
I assure you, novice, that I am impossible to offend. I seek only to teach you the proper decorum so that your time in our school and your career as an officer can be productive, effective, and efficient.
Thank you, Safeguard.
Furthermore, as you well know, you are not a true first-year student.
Saphria, I've been looking everywhere for you. Oh, why are you hiding in this dreary old music room? Oh, you're with a student.
Yes, I am. And I will thank you not
Sorry to interrupt. I know it's really important to play the... whatever that is.
It is a cithara, and it has a glorious history
Definitely. Very glorious history. Learn it well. Save your life someday, kid. And, wow, you are a small one, aren't you?
Yes, instructor.
Is this a side job, Saphria? Teaching children music lessons in between your real classes?
Child, this instructor is Maximus. He is a weaponry trainer here at the Academy. Please tell him your name.
You're going to bed now?
Hello, sir.
Good night, Demise. Thank you so much for the raid. Hold on, I'm going to pause.
Have to?
Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. And I know I was like, battle versus painting. PvP and paint. That's the next Saturday night out. If you haven't checked out Demise's channel, absolutely should. It is a blast there all the time. Also a community streamer, now that I think about it. Yeah, I know, right? Paint and PvP. Like, who needs paint and wine when paint and PvP is clearly there? Missed opportunity. Though I will say this. Anyone wants to go into business as a restaurateur with me? The colors are well chosen. I didn't choose them. You all did. You all told me. I think I chose one color, and it was this in the back here. Alright. I literally just said, alright, what colors should I put in, guys? What's your favorites? And I picked this color for the face.
Proper decorum, as I said,
made all of these
is
too.
of the utmost importance for an officer in training.
She's a student here?
She is. And yes, young lady, that means you have to.
Hello, sir. My name is... Astronomolatoria Asteriana Decius.
That is quite a name you've got there. Did you say Decius?
Yes.
Astronomolatoria is the daughter of Decius, Admiral.
But he's the leader of the entire Methadori fleet! It is truly a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lady Astra, Numa Sidereal Kerple Kapple.
Please just call me Astra.
Novice will do until she earns a proper rank.
I'm sorry, writing
Yes,
and voice
she
acting
is
is
small
my
because she is a few years younger than our typical first-year students. Her father has been sent out on a campaign and decided that we were the most logical caretakers.
And for your prodigious early mastery of fleet tactics as well, I assume. The sun fruit doesn't fall far from the vine.
I honestly don't even know if I'm good at tactics or not. Apparently, I have to learn the Sithera first.
Quite right. Field training can be rough. Even the practice ranges aren't free from injury. Wouldn't do to have the daughter of the great Decius Admiral get skewered by some practice sword.
Dude, don't say that.
Just last week, we had a cadet fail to properly check the breech of his rifle
Maximus Arsenal. I must assume, given how urgently you appeared to be searching for me, that you have something important to tell me?
Oh, yes, the prisoner. We're bringing him in tonight, and we could use a safeguard as backup. This is a nasty one.
A prisoner?
Practice your Sithera.
But I'm so stupid.
Is this the prisoner we spoke about? 21451?
That's the one. No idea what his real name is, or how we're supposed to learn anything from him. But Tadios' general gave the order himself, and there's no job too dangerous for...
With my assistance, the job will be as non-dangerous as possible. Can you send me a full timetable, including the exact landing pad and route of transfer? I reserve the right to change said route for maximum safety, of course.
Of course. I'll have that information on your desk within the hour. And, Novice, you stay in your room tonight, okay? This is a violent, vicious criminal here for interrogation.
Okay.
I mean it. Prisoner 21451 is incredibly dangerous.
Why is he doing this?
Murder,
This man talks too
theft,
much.
Exile, sabotage.
Instructor.
He destroyed an entire mining outpost near Haikoli. 18 miners dead for barely a few flights worth of cinder.
Maximus!
Most of them died when he blew the place up, but took his time with the survivors. One by one, made sure they were as dead as he could make them. And that's not even the worst.
Maximus! Thank you, Instructor. That will be all.
Absolutely. My apologies if I frightened you, Novice. Just stay in your room tonight, okay?
No, I want that to be yellow again.
I apologize for that interruption. Start at the beginning.
Oh my god, this
Safeguard?
eye drop is so helpful.
How long do I have to do this?
Until you perform it correctly.
I don't mean this song. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
Everything. The Sithera, the private tutors, the special treatment. You say I'm in the officer program, but I'm younger than everyone else. I don't have any classes with the others. Everyone in the halls and the cafeteria either laughs at me because I'm a kid, or sucks up to me because of my dad, or ignores me completely. I don't learn the same things as anybody else. I don't do the same things as anybody else. I don't even live in the same barracks. You've got me in a private room on the other side of the academy.
I acknowledge that the situation is far from ideal, but we have determined that your safety is more important than
my happiness?
I wouldn't put it quite that way, but yes, I have been less than honest with you, and I apologize.
What do you mean?
You're not here casually, as I implied to Maximus. You're not here because it was easier
Obviously.
than hiring a caretaker. You're here because your father is the lead admiral of the Methadori fleet, and that makes you valuable.
But
not because of any innate power or genius, though I do think you are very clever. It's because if any of Methador's enemies find you and manage to take you, they would gain a powerful hold on the most powerful man in our military. You would become a bargaining chip that would compromise him, and through him, our entire nation, past the point that we can bear. You are here, Novice, Astra, because keeping you safe will keep all of us safe. Yes, that might mean a few years of loneliness, but if you keep your chin up and power through, it won't be long at all until you enter our academy as a true first-year student. with all the classes and peers and privileges that such an achievement entails.
So I'm not a student. Not really. I'm a cinder sphere.
A what?
From that old nursery rhyme. The cinder sphere that the king has. He keeps it in a locked room because it's so valuable he doesn't want anything to happen to it.
I don't think that's exactly the same thing.
And no one ever steals it, and no one ever breaks it, and no one even sees it or enjoys it. And it doesn't get any sunlight. So it fades and dulls and loses all its power.
If you choose to see it that way, then there's nothing I can do to change your mind. But you can choose to see it for what it is instead. A safety measure designed not to dull your shine, but to help it grow. To help you grow. This is a school, not a vault. And you have the finest teachers in Methador to guide you.
I guess.
You have a lot to think about. And clearly we have lost whatever artistic mood we may have started with. We will end your Cythera lesson early and give you a chance to prepare for your next class.
Military history with Sirius Archive.
Very good. Sirius is perhaps our greatest expert
This is
in the
Astra.
subject.
The
Any
frog one.
particular
The one that stands on a
campaign?
frog.
The Desecrator. Which isn't the most boring thing in the world, I admit.
Study well. Learn much. I know you want to fight. And you will learn that eventually. But understanding is the most important thing of all. Learn that, and you'll have learned everything I hope to teach you.
Thank you, Safeguard.
You would love to have this little girl as the main character. Oh, she's great, right?
It's getting late. You should get in bed.
Stitchy, I told you to call me Astra.
And I told you not to call me Stitchy.
But it's such a cool name. Stitchy McPatchy. What do you want me to call you? Medbot 7.
Well, that's not great either.
Stitchy is the medbot we use on the field.
All students and non-essential personnel must be in their quarters, under full lockdown protocol. If you are not in your quarters, please report to the nearest emergency station immediately. Bar all doors, turn off all lights, and cover all windows with the armored blackout curtains in your emergency kits.
Turn off the lights. I heard about this prisoner earlier.
Move away from the window, and I will install the armored barricade.
This is
I
a full
love
air raid drill.
shading.
The lights and the armor and... Is one prisoner really this dangerous?
In the event of an escape, all students and faculty should remain in hiding. Do not attempt to attack or confront the prisoner.
Astra, please move away from the window.
Shh! They're bringing him in now.
And we are still not prepared for lockdown.
Look, there. You can see him. The prisoner Maximus and Sevria were talking about. Oh, he's a big one.
Where?
Out there, by the storage bunkers.
And the Gloomside fence. Not as far away as I would like, but I don't even want him here to begin with.
Why does the academy end right at the edge of the Gloomside? If we went into it, they could put the prisoner farther away.
Too risky. No matter how dangerous this prisoner is, the Gloomside is worse.
You're going to sleep? All right, good night. Thank you for coming by.
Well, obviously,
Hope to see you on Saturday.
Why is that dangerous?
Every moon in the Reaches
I'll let you
has
know
a
how
sun
this project's
side and
going.
a gloom side. The sun side has light, it has cinder, it has everything we need to survive. The gloom side has nothing but wild animals and killer plants. It's untamed and unexplored and locked in endless darkness.
That does sound scary.
Yes, it does.
Looks like they're taking him toward the storage sheds. Why not the brig?
Those sheds are converted defense bunkers. They are possibly the strongest buildings in the Academy.
So they're expecting a jailbreak.
I do not like this.
What are those glowing cables on his manacles?
Those are containment cables. They are completely unbreakable and can attach to any surface. As there are no bars in the storage bunker, they are probably going to use those cables to lock him down.
He just punched a guard!
no. Oh, goodness.
Whoa!
I must now insist that you move away from the window. We must install this armor.
I feel like this is like a movie or Land of the Rise in Disney World.
Severia's safeguard will assist. But as your appointed medical guardian, I will not allow you to come to harm.
But
I will stand in front of you to block incoming fire.
He just threw one of the soldiers. Whoa! Now he's throwing another. Look out! Ah!
I think I need
Get the armor up! Do you think that guy's okay?
The thrown soldier struck our building and fell 2 stories to the ground. He has likely sustained multiple fractures and internal damage.
I don't want the details. Just... I didn't close the window, which gave the prisoner a target, which means that it's my fault the guard got thrown, which means it's my fault if he dies.
I am sure he is not dead. Severia managed to shield him before he hit, which will have protected him.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I will be thrown in jail, and maybe decommissioned.
No, about the prisoner! You're gonna be fine!
Maximus and Severia will... Who do you think won?
I don't want to look.
That is wise. They will tell us when it is safe.
Okay, but I kind of really want to look.
Please don't.
This writing and this direction is amazing.
Watch him.
They got him. He's still struggling, but those containment cables on his wrists have locked down to the ground.
Oh, that is a relief. But he's not in a bunker?
It's like they had to just lock him down where they could. He's near the bunkers, but not in one.
Then they will interrogate him quickly and try to get him out of here by morning. Then they can throw me in the bunker instead.
Why would they arrest you? Stop freaking out.
Oh, he's a darker.
He failed to follow emergency protocol,
instead.
Which might not matter for any Methadori medbot, but I used to be a smuggler. Your father hired me to keep you safe, so the Academy tolerates my presence, but they don't like it. This might be the excuse they need to get rid of me.
I won't let them.
And how much have they listened to your demands so far?
Good point. I'll try, though. You're the only friend I have here. I'll fight for you till they have to throw me in a jail bunker with you.
I definitely don't like that idea.
I know, and I don't know. I want to do something important. I want to be great, like my dad. Is that arrogant?
Everyone wants to be important. Saying it out loud doesn't make you arrogant. It helps you focus.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Every morning.
Are you a med bot or a therapy bot?
Mental health is a vital part of wellness.
I know, I'm kidding. And honestly, I'd rather listen to all the pep talks in the world than play one more note on the cithara.
I feel that.
No one ever won a battle by strumming at it.
No one ever won a battle by ignoring information. And you never know what information might be valuable. So, why not learn it all?
You sound just like Severia when you say that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. And you're right. I need to learn everything I can.
Does this mean you're going to practice your music?
Right now, it means I'm going to bed.
Excellent. Are you sure?
Definitely. Quite enough excitement for one night.
I could do this painting all day.
Good. I will recharge myself as well.
Good night.
Good night.
Stitchy? Good. He's in regen mode. You want me to get some information? I'm gonna go talk to that prisoner.
Oh my god. Oh girl. Oh girl. Well, we all knew this was coming.
I know it's back here somewhere. I found it when I was doing chores. There's a little space behind the storage bunkers. Could be. Ha! Oops. Gotta stay quiet. This should lead me right to a gap between the bunkers, where I can reach the prisoner without being seen. There he is. The guards are so far away. So I guess I just... Well, I guess... Hey, Mr. Prisoner?
And... done.
Okay, I can do this. Mr. Prisoner? No, easy. I'm a friend. I just want to ask you some questions. I'm not a guard or a soldier or anything. Just a... well, I don't know what I am. I'm not even really a student. They made that pretty clear. I'm
a cinder.
I'm a cinder sphere. And really, I guess when I think about it, I'm kind of another prisoner. Like you. Just one with a bigger cage. Can you talk? I mean, obviously you can speak, but like, you can't speak our language, right? Maximus said they brought you here to question you.
Ah, Sunside.
Cadiosis himself. He's the general that runs the academy.
Oh, it's too small.
What am I doing? He's so much bigger than I thought he was, and his teeth look way sharper. Somebody's coming.
Whoa there. Still pretty angry, huh? Thought you'd have cooled off a little by now. Easy, big fella. No need to make this personal. You committed a crime, the Lancers caught you, and now you're remanded into military custody for questioning. And that is a very hurtful word. We don't have to be enemies here. Just tell me what I need to know.
Can Maximus understand him?
This is simple, so let me lay it out for you. Our facility is not designed for long-term incarceration, which is why you've got those containment cables locked into the concrete instead of something more comfortable. You tell me what I want to know, and you go straight back to the Lancer prison. You get a real cell, you get a bed, you get a trial. Everything a growing boy needs.
I don't like this guy,
we just
but...
want one thing. The location of Blasco's refuge, the infamous smuggler hideout. We've been searching for years, but you know where it is. Tell us how to find it, and you're out of here. We'll even put in a good word for you. Turn that life sentence of hard labor into a pleasure cruise. Still, high security, but good food, no work, that sort of thing. We're the military fleet. You're a big prize, sure, but an entire smuggler hideout is so much bigger. We want Blasco's refuge, and if you help us get it, I personally promise you the cushiest cell you've ever seen in your life. What are you doing? Wait. Are you trying to pull the cable free? You'll never do it? Those things are anchored so hard into the concrete floor, which you're tearing giant chunks out of. Emergency! All officers report to the prisoner. He's trying to...
Oh dear. Oops.
The prisoner is loose. He's turned his restraints into weapons. He's swinging giant chunks of reinforced concrete like wrecking balls.
It's looking good.
Watch the boots! Oh, there you are! Open fire! Take him down! team. He... Send immediate backup! He's taken a hostage! Decius? What are you doing here?
Hey, guy. Hey, buddy. It's your little friend, Astra. I'm on your side.
Drop your weapons! Hands up!
Astronomilatoria, why are you out of your room?
I'm sorry!
You know.
I just wanted to...
I cannot protect you properly if you don't follow the rules.
And we can't subdue the prisoner while he's got you as a hostage.
I didn't mean to!
Oh, you want to negotiate? Okay, let's talk. What? I don't have that kind of money.
Astra, I can try to shield you, but this is going to be extremely dangerous, even with that.
I'm sorry! I was just trying to talk to him! I don't even know why!
You ruined a whole operation because you were bored?
No! I can fix this! You just need me out of the way, right?
Astra?
We're right next to the gloom side. There's no people there.
No!
If I just slip out of his grip...
Astra, no! It's too dangerous!
I'm out! Just gotta lead him away.
Subdue him! Come back!
I don't think I like that very much. Hold on.
No, I'm leading him into the gloom side. I'm leading him away from the school so they can get him without hurting anyone else. Can't they give me any credit at all? Stop! Stop now!
We're losing them!
Here's the edge of the academy. Wow, there are a lot of plants in the gloom side. Don't worry, I'm just leading him away into the gloom side, and yeah, it's really getting dark in here. Phew. I think I lost him, which is not exactly what I wanted to do, but at least I got myself out of the way so they could catch the guy. So I'm not there screwing everything up, like I always do. That's why they keep me locked away playing the Cithara and studying history. They don't want dumb little Astra ruining somebody important's education. Because I'm only important as a bargaining chip, apparently, Savria.
Yeah, that's not a really pretty picture, unfortunately.
So, I mean, I know that the gloom side of the moon never sees the sun, but I guess I didn't expect it to be so dark and spooky. I'm sure they've dealt with everything by now, and I can't hear any more fighting or whatever, so I think it's safe to go back now. Which I think is that way? No, it was definitely this way. How does anyone find their way around in the gloom side?
Begin
Or
with
I
they
guess
should have taught
they
her
don't.
map reading.
Which is why nobody lives in the gloom side. Astra, why do you do these stupid Wait, what's that? Someone's coming. Is that the prisoner? Is it Savria? Do I shout for help or hide? Is it some local hunter, farmer, serial killer? Forget it, I'm hiding.
Astra? Astra, are you here?
Stitchy? I'm sorry, I mean, Medbot 7, I'm so glad to see you. You have no idea.
And I am glad to see you. This situation has gotten wildly out of hand.
I know, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I mean, I don't even know what I did. I didn't help the guy escape, but I guess I gave him a hostage, sort of. I made catching him way harder, that's for sure. I didn't mean to cause any problems, and I still caused 1,000 problems.
Don't worry about it. You're unharmed, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Now, just take us home, and we'll explain everything to Saria and...
Wait, what do you mean, me take us home? You're the one who knows where we are.
I don't know where we are.
Then how did you find me?
Your father installed a tracking beacon. I saw you leave the grounds, and I followed it.
What?
Your signal. Left the academy grounds, and
I've been wearing a tracking beacon?
Shh.
Oh gosh,
Don't
she's
shout.
gonna be mad.
I'm a prisoner in my own school. I don't get to do anything I want. I have a full-time robo-nursemaid following me around. And now I find out I have a tracking beacon? Is it inside of my body? Like, how invasive is this?
It's in your shoes.
I almost never wear these shoes.
It's in, all of your shoes. Just to be safe.
There's a tracking beacon in all of my shoes?
Yes, there is. And you should be glad there is, because it's the only way I found you. And also, you should stop shouting, because there's something coming toward us through the jungle.
There is?
Yes!
Poor Jeeves.
Crap. I can totally hear it now. It sounds huge. Is it the prisoner?
Well, she'll learn.
It sounds
She
like
grows
an
up to
animal.
be
Definitely an animal.
a captain.
What does it eat?
She's fine.
Do the Gloomside creatures eat people?
Or robots?
What if it... Holy crap, it's enormous. Hey there, big pal. I taste terrible.
We both do.
And now you're licking your lips, which is, well, you're mostly mouth, so that makes sense, but it's just, it's very aggressive when you're that close.
Oh my, that smells awful.
I don't have anything to fight it with.
Me neither.
Maybe if I had a weapon, or can I use a stick? Hi-ya! I've got a stick now, Monster Frog!
I don't think it cares.
Yeah, I'm getting that. I don't think fighting's gonna work here at all.
I think running is a great plan.
Give her something to chase, and she will chase it. You would be wise to find another course of action.
Where'd you come from?
The same place that she came from. But you were so busy looking at her, you didn't see me. Life is often like that.
Her? You mean the monster?
Oh, she is no monster, but she is very hungry.
Aww.
Who are you?
My name is Manteo. I bring Tona's light to the creatures that dwell in shadow.
So, enlighten us. How do we get away from this thing?
Enlightenment cannot come from another. You must find it for yourself.
Do we have time to find it before she eats us?
Easy, girl. Easy. We just need to, we need to do what Savria said.
Play the Sithera to calm her down?
She said that fighting can be useful, but the most important thing is understanding. If we can understand the monster, then we can deal with her. So, clearly she's... well, she's... hungry. You said she was hungry.
I did.
So, she wants to eat, and she totally could have eaten us, but she didn't. Which means she wants something else. But she's looking at us, so... oh! Right there?
My feet.
Behind your feet. There's like a bunch of berries on that vine. She's not staring at us. She's staring at the food behind us. So if we move, she can... Whoa! Did you see that?
Ew.
She shot her tongue out like 5 yards. There you go, girl. Good girl. Eat all the berries you want.
Tona is pleased.
Does Tona's light really reach into the gloom side?
Tona's light is everywhere. Even
Yeah,
when
I
you
cannot wait
cannot
to get
see
metallic.
it.
Being able to see it is literally the definition of light, but who wants to quibble? Not me. I'm not here to quibble with the spirit.
Does she have a name?
Would you like to give her one?
Really? Yes. Veracundia? No, that's way too formal. Plus, she isn't really Methadori, is she? She wants a name like... Yarg. Blurk? No. Ferg. She likes it. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You like those berries? You like those... She licked me.
She likes those berries.
It tickles. Hey, Ferg. Can I get on your back?
Aww.
She likes you.
I'm sure this is fun, but we really need to get home.
Oh no!
Recorded message from Proculus Decius, Admiral.
Daddy?
Astra, I recorded this message in Medbot 7's memory when I sent him to take care of you. If you are hearing this message now, it means that something terrible has happened, and I need your help. The government will tell lies about me. Don't believe them. Leave the moon and find a man named Antios. He'll probably be in hiding as well. Possibly under the name Cinderfist. He will know what's happened, and he can tell you more. I love you, Astra. Good luck.
What?
Ooh.
Are you again?
The message is over, yes. Playing it was not a pleasant experience.
Are you the daughter of Decius, Admiral?
I am, but has something happened to him? What do I do?
It would seem that you need to find him.
I need a ship, but I can't go back. He said I can't trust the government and... 7, is that why he hired you? A smuggler medbot because we can't trust the Methadori ones?
I don't know.
We need to get back to the academy. They have ships there. Maybe I could convince them to let me...
They don't have ships. I saw it before I left. The prisoner destroyed them and used the last one to escape.
So, they don't have ships and they're mad at me.
Correct. Plus your father said you couldn't trust them.
Do you know what's going on? Did he tell you anything?
I don't even remember him recording that message. He must have done it while I was charging.
Great. So we don't know anything.
You know we need to leave.
I need to leave. But how do I get off the moon without a ship?
The folk of the moons traveled the reaches long before we had ships to carry us. I know of a creature that can carry you, if you're willing to trust me.
I don't think I have a choice. Medbot 7, please don't tell anyone where I went.
My name, Astra, is Stitchy McPatchy.
Yay!
And I am going with you.
Ferg, you want to come too? I don't know if you'll fit on whatever freaky jungle creature Manteo has in mind.
It is a winged serpent. He was kind enough to carry me here, and I can ask him if he's willing to carry you.
Even Ferg?
Even Ferg.
Okay then. Let's go save my dad.
That's quite an intense story that this character had. Like, wasn't expecting that at all when I read the lore that we had for it. Way different than anything I anticipated. Alright, so save this paint job. So this is what we have currently. Right, so we got the green, the blue, we got the gold helmet, we have the sun spit fire sword and whatnot. we've listened to we've listened to 3 of the 4 lores, and I'm sure the next time I decide to bring this back, I'll listen to the 4th one. But at least we're slowly but surely building. Like, I added some detailing into it, which honestly, I don't know about anyone else, but I can see why people on like the feeds would be like, oh, this is what I could do all day. Because quite literally, like I told, like Warren said yesterday, I could while the hours away on this one. So yeah, I appreciate you all sticking around for the story. I hope you all enjoyed it. The audio drama is great. The stories are absolutely amazing. I really, really hope they keep them coming because, yeah, definitely deserves to hit. Otherwise, again, Drake will be with us Drake will be on Friday, and then I'll be back. We'll be back for a tag team. Yeah, super chill, like literally 2 PvP games and then a chill stream of painting. We'll be back for box 1 after our tag team co-op streams. Tag team Saturday stream. What it is, co-op is when we do the other ones. All right, other than that, thank you all very much for joining. I appreciate it very much. Let me see what I have here. Hold on one second. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and say everyone can chill for tonight. We will raid another day. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow, Saturday. Discord if you want to see any updates or get some insight into what it is that's happening on Saturday. Schedule changes. Otherwise, as always, stay safe, everyone, and have a wonderful rest of your week.